Welcome to the Man of Recaps. This is The Walking Dead, Season 11, Part 1. Yes, The Walking Dead is back, and the best way to watch it is on AMC+. Link in the description to sign up now and join in for this epic final season of The Walking Dead. Season 10 ended on a cliffhanger when Eugene and his crew were ambushed by these stormtrooper-looking guys. Now we learn they're from the Commonwealth, and our crew goes through a long interrogation process that's overly concerned about their lives before the zombie apocalypse. And they really want to know the location of their settlement, but our crew's keeping quiet, not giving up Alexandria. Eventually, Yumiko, sick of waiting, she asks to speak to a manager. Yeah, she was a high-powered lawyer before who went to Harvard and Oxford. So now they're all cleared. Congrats and welcome to the Commonwealth. Meanwhile, back at Alexandria, it's in pretty bad shape. Remember, the Whisperers trashed it last season. And the most urgent problem, they're running out of food, which is becoming more and more difficult to scavenge. But now Maggie is back on the show, and she's like, hey, the settlement I just came from had a ton of food. Unfortunately, it was taken over by the Reapers. They're a scary group that came out of nowhere like ghosts, but Maggie's like, hey, I ain't afraid of no ghosts, so we'll all roll up together and take them out. So the group sets off on a mission, and coming with them is Big Bad Negan. He's been on a redemption arc the last few seasons, but Maggie hasn't seen that and is still real mad at him for killing her husband Glenn. Tensions are high because at any moment she might decide to just kill him and be done with it. When some walkers show up, Maggie and Negan are the last two climbing up this train, and Maggie needs a helping hand. This could be a great opportunity for Negan to earn her trust by saving her, but he decides to go the other way with it. Oh, leaves her to fall, Mufasa'd her. But Maggie's not dying that easy. She manages to rejoin the group, and Negan's like, hey, no hard feelings, you would have done the same thing to me. And there's no time to argue because more walkers coming for him. Maggie's got no choice but to work with him to survive. But it's Daryl who's the MVP here, rolling up on these zombies John Wick style, taking them all out. But the danger's not over because now they're ambushed by the Reapers, all scary dudes wearing all black and creepy masks. It's a crazy fight. These Reapers come out of nowhere, and I hope you didn't get attached to any of Maggie's new friends because basically they all die. Our group is all separated. Naturally, Negan and Maggie end up together with just Alden as a third wheel buffer, but Alden's badly injured. He can't keep going, so they leave him in this church for now, like maybe we'll see you later. So Maggie and Negan continue to work together to survive, though she still might kill him at any moment. And they disagree on everything. Their arguments get pretty heated, but luckily Father Gabriel shows up to mediate, along with Maggie's one surviving friend Elijah, who is the cool guy in the mask with the ninja skills. But he's not a Mandalorian who has to keep his mask on. He takes it off instantly like, oh, I'm a normal dude. Meanwhile, Daryl is separated looking for his best friend, Dog, who has been picked up by a Reaper. Oh, you don't want to mess with John Wick's dog. But turns out Daryl knows this Reaper because it's Leah. Yeah, remember from the season 10 bonus episodes, she was Daryl's girlfriend and Dog's original owner. She takes him back to the Reaper compound. Turns out the Reapers were her original crew. They were all soldiers together and then mercenaries before the apocalypse. Daryl's like, hey babe, that's cool. I didn't even know those guys, so I'll join you. So they give him the Reaper entrance exam, which is stick him in a burning shack and see if he survives. And Daryl passes, so he gets to meet the leader of the Reapers, Pope. As you might expect, he is a psycho megalomaniac who believes the Reapers were chosen by God. Why is it so hard to meet normal people in the zombie apocalypse? The Reaper's whole code is loyalty to our brothers, but Pope kills this brother for failing to save another brother, so now they're down 2 brothers. Meanwhile, back at Alexandria, the rest of our characters are trying to hold things together. Aaron has stepped up as the de facto leader now. Carol's here too, though she doesn't do much. Little Judith Grimes hangs out with the other kids. The main ones are her younger brother, Rick Jr. RJ, Aaron's daughter Gracie, and now Maggie and Glenn's son Herschel, who's a cute little kid. Then there's a really memorable episode featuring Connie, who made it out of the mines last season and met up with Virgil, the guy Michonne met. The Walking Dead goes full horror for an episode when they take shelter in this haunted house and are chased by these creepy crawling zombies. But wait, those aren't zombies. These are living people that have just gone full feral and turned into Gollum from Lord of the Rings. They manage to escape, and just then Connie's sister Kelly shows up. She's been searching for her, and now sisters reunited. Now back to the Commonwealth. It is a massive, successful survivors community that seems to be a nice, happy place. But the leader here is Governor Pamela Milton, and we don't have a great track record with governors. Now remember, the reason Eugene came here is for a booty call with Stephanie, his radio girlfriend, who turns out is real. She wasn't catfishing him. But the arguably more important reason they came here is to get help for Alexandria. Stephanie agrees to help sneak them into the radio tower so they can contact back home. But they gotta watch out for the Orange Power Ranger, Chief of Security, Mercer. It's Princess who takes point distracting him, basically by hitting on him. But that doesn't distract him for long. They're caught and in big trouble. Their lawyer is Lance Hornsby, who is basically exactly Better Call Saul. And he gets them off with just community service, clearing out walker duty. King Ezekiel is here too, by the way, and if you remember, he's got cancer. When they find out, the Commonwealth hooks him up with some first-class medical treatment. Meanwhile, Yumiko's getting the VIP treatment. She's being groomed for leadership. They're really impressed guessed she's a Harvard grad. And turns out Yumiko's long-lost brother is here. Yeah, siblings reunited. But she's like, hey bro, you were a successful surgeon. What are you doing working in a bakery? But he's like, hey, please don't tell anyone I was a doctor. I like the simple life of just baking cakes. Unfortunately, seems like they found out and he's taken away, so Yumiko goes for a meeting with Pamela Milton. By the way, there might be something going on with Pamela Milton's assistant. She's shown up a few times and seems unusually interested in our group, so watch out for that. For now, Stephanie and Eugene's sentence is almost up. They just have to clear one more section where this rich, preppy-looking kid's going on a picnic with his girlfriend. And indeed, some walkers got in, so Eugene and Stephanie save their lives. But they don't get a thank you. Instead, this kid's like, Mare, you ruined my picnic. And he goes too far when he insults Stephanie. Eugene clocks this kid in the face. But this is a much bigger deal than Eugene realized. This kid is Pamela Milton's son, and it seems like the Commonwealth has a very strict class system. Now, back to Maggie's mission, which is down to just 4 people. Negan's like, hey, I have an idea, but if I help, I want your solemn vow that you won't kill me. Negan's idea is to get reinforcements from the Walkers. Oh, Whisperer style. Remember, Negan was undercover with the Whisperers for a while, so he teaches Maggie the secrets of walking with the dead. And now, finally, these two try to squash their beef. Negan's like, yo, I know I was the bad guy from your perspective, but you guys were also the bad guy for mine. Now it's been like 6 years, and I hope you can accept I'm part of this group. But it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back, because Negan doesn't apologize and stands by killing Glenn as the right move at the time, so Maggie's still mad. But for now, they're still working together, leading their zombie horde, Maggie and Negan, the new Alpha and Beta. They assault the Reaper compound. It's an epic finale. During his time undercover, Daryl's seen that Leah's still a good person and plants the seeds, hey, maybe the Reapers are the bad guys. So now it's time to reveal himself. Hey, sorry girl, but I'm with them. The Reapers suck, you should join us. Leah's conflicted, what's she gonna do? But just then, Pope unveils the Reaper's secret weapon. Oh, it's a medieval rocket-propelled arrow launcher. But Leah's like, whoa, if you fire this thing, you'll hit our brothers who are down in the mix fighting. And Pope's like, hey, if that's God's will, then that's what it is. So now it's time for the Daryl Pope showdown, but it's actually Leah. Oh, who gets him in the back? Daryl's like, awesome, glad you joined the light side, but Leah's not joining him. She's like, Pope had to go, but the Reapers are still my brothers. I'm sticking with him. Oh, she pulls a Kylo Ren, killed Snoke, but staying on the dark side. And so, as this first part of the season comes to an end, Eugene's in big trouble at the Commonwealth finally reveals Alexandria's location. At Alexandria, they can't catch a break. A huge storm rolls through. Rosita goes out and single-handedly takes down a horde of zombies. Big hero moment. But they still get in, and Judith, Grimes, and Gracie are trapped in the flooding basement. And at the Reaper compound, the Reapers fall back. Wait, did we win? No, you did not. Kylo Leah's just pulled them back so she can fire the Hwacha. And oh, that's where part 1 of the season comes to an end on a cliffhanger. Part 2 of this final season of The Walking Dead starts February 20th, but you can watch the premiere a week early, February 13th, only on AMC+. Stream each new episode ad-free on demand, plus get early access to every episode the week before and be a true Walking Dead insider. The final season is off to an epic start. You gotta find out what's going on with Daryl, Maggie, and of course Negan, what's gonna happen with Leah and the Reapers, and what's going on with the Commonwealth. Click the link in the description and start your 7-day free trial of AMC+. Now's the time to join in and watch part 2 of this epic 3-part final season of The Walking Dead. If you like this recap, hit that subscribe button for more of the best recaps of TV and movies. And if you loved this recap, check out the join button and support the channel as a member.